Good evening, everyone. Tonight we are making Italian sausage mushroom spaghetti. We're going to use olive oil, mozzarella cheese, marinara sauce, garlic, your spaghetti, your Italian sausage, and your mushroom. Okay, now we just remove the sausages out of the package and we put them on this container and we're going to pop them straight into the oven. Okay, now we set the temperature to 400 and we're going to bake them for 30 minutes. There you go, for 30 minutes. Okay, now we're starting off by cutting the mushrooms into slices. A little bit thick, not too thin. Okay, now we're going to roughly chop the garlic. So we get it all chopped up. Okay, the sausages have about 15 minutes in the oven already, and we're just going to slide the tray out so that we can flip them around. There you go. You just want to flip them to make sure that they fully cook through on both sides. Okay, now we turn the fire on, like on medium, see the fire, and we are adding the olive oil into the pan so we can saute the mushrooms and the garlic. Okay, now we're adding the garlic with the mushroom so we can start sauteing it. It's starting to smell fabulous in here. They are patiently waiting for tonight's dinner, which they are not going to eat. Okay, we're like 5 minutes in. And now we are going to put the marinara sauce into an additional pan. Now we are adding Italian seasoning into the mushrooms and garlic. Nothing in the pan, guys, just the marinara sauce. We just turn this off. We let it saute for about 7 minutes. Our sausages are done. Okay, the sausages are done. We gave them exactly 30 minutes in the oven. Okay, now that the marinara sauce started to heat, we are adding the mushrooms and garlic into the marinara sauce. Okay, we should have done this a little while ago, but we just decided to do it now. We're add water into the pot and we're gonna add the spaghetti into the water. We put a little bit of olive oil as well. The olive oil is added to prevent the spaghetti from sticking together. Okay, now that the water is boiling, we are adding the salt into the water. And the salt is pretty much to give the spaghetti a little bit of flavor. Now we're going to add the spaghetti. The spaghetti was put in at 910. For those of you that don't know how long you should cook the spaghetti, I mean, it should be about 15 minutes. I just burned myself. But I'm timing it for everyone so you guys can know how much time I put the spaghetti in. Ouch. While the spaghetti is boiling, you want to stir it a little bit just to prevent it from sticking. Okay, now we're starting to cut the sausages. Make sure you use a serrated knife. Basically means for the knife to have the teeth so it could cut through properly. Oh my gosh, look at those juices coming out of that sausage. Okay, now we're adding the sausages into the marinara sauce. Now we're letting it simmer for about 10 minutes.
Simmer means low heat, very low heat.
Very low heat, you guys. See, it's on light. We don't want to overcook it too much. We just want to keep it warm so all the flavors can come together. Okay, the spaghetti is done. We cooked it exactly for 15 minutes. Okay, next we grab the drainer. We're going to drain the spaghetti with the water, and then we're going to pour cold water over it so it's not too starchy. Okay, now we're rinsing the spaghetti with the cold water. Ouch. Pretty hot, be careful. Okay, now that we're done rinsing the spaghetti, we just put it back into the pot. We are basically finished, and now we are just gonna grab a plate to plate everything together and show you guys the finished product. Okay, now we're adding the marinara sauce. We're plating the dish. Okay, now for garnish purposes, we're just going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning on the top.